Hi, this is John Sifferman from johnsifferman.com, where I teach real-world strength training. I got a question from Bart about how to improve the lateral mobility of your neck. It turns out he's been practicing it for about a month and a half and he's still having trouble. So hang in there, Bart. It was probably 2 or 3 months before I saw a noticeable improvement in the lateral mobility of my neck. I hope the dog does not knock over the camera because he's going to sniff it. Oh, it's a close call. So it might just take a little bit more time if you're working at it properly, but I want to show you some specific techniques for doing it, and take this and apply it to any immobilized area of your body. Sometimes the body forgets how to contract muscles properly. You know, this was not possible for me when I first started a mobility program. You know, I'd try to muscle through it, and I'd strain my neck, I grit my teeth, and it just wasn't possible. I could twist fine, I could tilt fine, I could tilt to the sides fine, but moving the head, I guess, en masse was not possible, and I had trouble with the front and back motions. So my first advice to you is just stick with it. Keep doing the motions that you can. Whatever range of motion you already have, practice it with the neck. Make sure you're doing your shoulder mobility too, because that will also help free up some of the restrictions in your neck. Now, when you're approaching mobility training, I hope you're not trying to muscle through it necessarily. It's not strength training. You know, you're not trying to push through it. You're not trying to build or create tension. You're trying to shave away tension. So it's a very soft and gentle movement. So you're not going as far as you can. You're not going that far. You're just going until you can't go any further. You just relax through the range of motion. And slowly, over time, the range of motion will improve. Now, if you're having trouble particularly with lateral mobility, I recommend you get a mirror, put a piece of tape or something vertically, and then stand right in front of the mirror with that tape lined up directly at your nose, and try and reach from left to right. Now, I don't recommend you use the mirror all the time, but sometimes the mirror helps just to see what you're doing. It's not going to help your proprioception, so don't practice it all the time. But it could help just to see what you're doing. Try to see, you know, when you try to move your head to the right, are you tilting? Are you kind of twisting and tilting? What's happening? And so you want to see what's happening and try and adjust it and change it. Another thing you can try is slide forward like so, so your chin is jutting forward like a turtle, and then try sliding, reaching your ear to the right, and slide back to this right side position. And that might be a little easier. So you slide back to there, essentially getting the range of motion, just not directly going over. So it would look like this: slide left, slide right, left, right. And you can also do it from the rear as well, so pulling your head back, lifting with the crown of your head, and then slide off to the right, slide off to the left, right, left. That might help you get a little bit closer than you were before, so you can get that lateral neck mobility. But the key here being, don't push into tension. You're trying to go up to the tension, not through the tension, as my coach Scott Sonnen says. You want to shave it away. Don't work too hard. And the number one tip I can give you is practice it a few times a day. Once a day is fantastic. If you're doing, you know, just taking 3 to 5 repetitions once a day, you're gonna make great progress. But if you really want to accelerate it, try it 2 or 3 times a day. Maybe after every meal, just do a brief joint mobility session, and I guarantee your progress will improve. So this is John Sifferman from johnsifferman.com. Be strong and be well.